Hello, I'm Albert Lionel, and I want to talk with you about technical interview coding, or a lot of these practice sites that exist that are there to help you with technical interviews. Now, the power of these sites is they can also help you learn computer science while also preparing you for future technical interviews. Now, there are a lot of sites out there. The sites I want to focus in on are LeetCode, HackerRank, and CodeSignal. They're all very similar, but I can sort of compare them. I wanted to talk about is because they're good for teaching yourself how to do technical interviews, but there's also an opportunity to use them for learning. When we talk about learning science, we want to talk about spacing and interleaving, taking different ideas or problems and practicing them spaced out multiple nights a week. And these sites provide tools that you can do that, and that is a very powerful strength. So let's take a look at these sites and some of the tools they can provide and how they can help you learn computer science. So the site that I have right here, I'm taking a look at it. This is HackerRank. It has different things within HackerRank. I can say, hey, I want to take a look at 2D arrays. I can change to different languages that I use, and I can try different things. We're going to come back to change this language. It's sort of powerful. Another powerful feature is, let's say I'm just learning a language. I could go ahead and say, hey, teach me Python, and it gives me a very basic Python program. That's powerful. And this is one of the benefits. LeetCode, which is the next one that we're showing, you'll see all these different things, and they have these different ranks, and we'll have benefits that we have for it. You can go to it. CodeSignal is interesting because this is arcade mode, which sort of takes you through a language challenging you, but you can also take a look at it and do interview practice. In this interview practice, you can sort of change. You can say, I want to do this crash course, I want to do a lot on it. This is all the unpaid free opportunities that exist. And I can click on it, and I can say, all right, I want to find duplicates. And just like LeetCode and HackerRank, you can pick which language. So let's say I want to start practicing in Kotlin. I can pull up Kotlin, and I can practice something that maybe I already knew how to do in Python, I can do in Kotlin. And a lot of them have solutions. This particular solution I want to show is LeetCode, and it gives really strong multiple answers to this problem. So when I get stuck, after I've tried it, I can take a look at this solution. Now, this is a very quick overview. Pick whichever one you like the best. I tend to intermix. I tend to go back and forth on what works well, but pick what works. Now, here's the research. The research says for learning computer science, small, quick problems helps build problem-solving skills, and it helps you learn a new language. It also helps with technical interview skills, because on a technical interview, you do something called live coding. It really depends on the interview and the company. But in this live coding opportunity, you'll be presented a problem and asked to code it. It's meant to be a small problem done in a small amount of time. And so these sites are built towards it. The limitations is it doesn't make you an expert programmer. You really have to build on that. So how do we use this, and how does this help us learn? 3 days a week, try a new problem. Take a look at it. Different languages. You can try problems in a language you know and a language you're just learning, so you can get past the problem-solving save and build from there. And think about increasing difficulty as you do it. You notice they have numbers by them. Start with the lower numbers and the easier ones and sort of build up. In future videos, we're going to talk about live coding, code walks, and refactoring, which are techniques used for learning. And you can use these techniques with these sites in conjunction, and you can become a better programmer. So for now, keep practicing, do 1 or 2 a night. Don't worry if you get it right. Some of them are difficult, but if you keep working at it, if you keep trying early and often with small problems, you will find the larger problems become easier.